Okay, so I'm back to do the frosting. While the cupcakes are baking and cooling, I will be doing this, and it's just gonna be a vanilla frosting recipe. It will be dairy-free and vegan, and this is the main ingredient for it. This is the shortening that I use if I need it to be dairy-free or vegan. This is such a good product. I love Spectrum shortening. It's an all vegetable shortening, organic. It's gluten-free, dairy-free. Doesn't leave that film in your mouth like Crisco would. It's an all-around great shortening. So I love using this for frosting because honestly, if you have to be dairy-free, you're not gonna miss the butter. You're just not. It's such a good product. I love this. I used to be able to find it here in town at like Kroger, but recently I haven't been able to find it. I think they sometimes rotate their products out, and this was one of them. And so now I just order it online. I can't remember if I order it from Amazon or Kroger, because Kroger does ship some things. So, but yeah, what I do is I just take the whole thing and I put it in the bowl, which I'm gonna just take this out. And I sift my powdered sugar at least one time. If I'm doing a wedding cake, usually it's 3 times, just to make sure my frosting is good and smooth. And I always weigh everything. Weighing is just so much more accurate than using a measuring cup or anything like that. So let me get a spatula. Okay. Get this in here. It's quite warm here today. Spring is on its way. I just rhymed and I didn't even mean to. So I decided to wear shorts because it's quite warm in this room. So you get to see my frosty white legs today. Okay, so what I do is I mix this on like medium high speed to get it nice and smooth and even. So turn that up. Okay, and then I'm gonna start adding the powdered sugar, just a little bit at a time. I'm gonna grab another measuring cup for this. I don't have to measure it anymore just for the sake of pouring it in here. So I keep tripping over my wire. Okay, so a couple little scoops at a time. And then mix it, make sure it's not on medium or high when you do this. I just kind of inch up the speed as it kind of gets incorporated. I don't want to wear the powdered sugar. I want to eat it eventually, so just take your time. Again, I'll put all my measurements in a link below of how much of everything I use. Add the vanilla, and then a pinch or 2 of salt. It's like a couple pinches. A little bit goes a long way. Throw some on your shoulder for good luck, if you believe in that. No. Make sure I'm gonna scrape this down and mix it one more time. Make sure everything's incorporated, and then I'm gonna set this aside and we're gonna wait for the cupcakes to cool down enough for me to frost them. All right, I'm just gonna set this aside for now.